Trace-Forward Media. This is Healthcare Musings. I'm your host, Dr. Hassaballa. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Healthcare Musings. I'm happy to have you with me. Le mieux est l'ennemi du bien. That was written by French author and philosopher Voltaire. And it literally translates as the better is the enemy of the good. And more popularly, it is rendered as the perfect is the enemy of the good. And when I think of that statement, I frequently think of being an intensivist and having to deal with critically ill patients, because a lot of times when achieving the perfect, it ends up doing more harm than good. Critically ill patients have a lot of pathophysiology. Many things are going on, and things happen to them all the time. In the pandemic especially, it seemed like every few minutes something was going on. Someone had something. Heart rate was going bad, blood pressure going down, arrhythmia, they can't breathe, they start bucking the ventilator. Oh, it was just nonstop, and multiple things happening at one time. And it doesn't fail that you're in the ICU, a patient who seems to be doing fine, all of a sudden deteriorates out of nowhere, and you can't explain it, and why their lactic acid keeps going up, and why it's just, and the different clinicians in the unit are trained in it to have a different focus. And so nothing against the nursing colleagues. Everyone knows I'm a big advocate and a supporter of ICU nurses. Without them, we can't take care of the patients in the ICU. There's no way. And they're trained to notify us and let us know of vital sign abnormalities. It's all the time. And a lot of times, this is where Voltaire comes in, where the perfect becomes the enemy of the good. So let me give you two examples. One is heart rate. A lot of times, patients' heart rates are elevated, right? It's one thing if it's an arrhythmia like atrial fibrillation, supraventricular tachycardia, atrial flutter, ventricular tachycardia. That's one thing, right? That those arrhythmias need to be treated. Those arrhythmias need to be taken care of. A lot of times patients have sinus tachycardia. It's just regular sinus rhythm. It's just the heart rate's fast, whether it's 110, 115, 120. Yes, I have to be notified about it. And a lot of times I seemingly ignore it. I seem to ignore it. But I don't, because I'm trying to listen to Voltaire. I don't want the perfect to be the enemy of the good. I can make the heart rate go normal. I can give a medication to make the heart rate normal. But that may make the patient worse. That may cause hypotension. That may cause other organ systems to fail, because maybe the tachycardia was the one thing that the patient was using to try to compensate for whatever was going on. And so especially if it's a sinus tachycardia, I'm not just quick to treat the number, right? I don't want the perfect to be the enemy of the good. I want to look underneath. Are they in pain? Are they tired? Are they agitated? And if nothing's going on, then maybe, if they're, say, for example, they are having a GI bleed, maybe they're starting to bleed again, and the first manifestation is sinus tachycardia. So I'm not saying we should always blow it off and always just ignore the vital sign. No. But what I'm saying is sometimes if I fix the number, I might make the patient worse. A lot of times if I can give a medication to fix the number, and then the blood pressure goes down, and now I'm chasing my tail. We cannot let the perfect be the enemy of the good. The other thing is serum potassium. I know I had a whole episode about serum potassium and what the big deal about serum potassium and then the literature. And I delved into the literature a little bit, and I'm planning to have Dr. Joseph Marine back. He's an electrophysiologist, to talk about serum potassium from his perspective as an electrophysiologist. I can't wait to have that episode. Again, it's one thing if someone has a prolonged QT interval and came in with torsade de points and it was life-threatening and their potassium is low and I got to treat it, okay? Or they have DKA and they come in with a low potassium, and as soon as I start insulin drip, the potassium is going to go down. Yes, low potassium can lead to QT prolongation and arrhythmia. Okay, yes. What I'm talking about is the potassium that's barely abnormal or still within the normal range but below 4, okay? Again, don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good. if they have abnormal renal function, if their kidney function is not normal, and I replace potassium, and then I cause hyperkalemia, high potassium, that's way worse than having a slightly low potassium, right? To me, that's 100% worse and much harder to treat. It's easier to treat hypokalemia or, tolerate hypokalemia than it is to treat hyperkalemia when it's high. Hyperkalemia can be as dangerous, if not more dangerous than hypokalemia, right? That can kill people and it can affect the heart rhythm. So especially if someone's renal function is abnormal and I'm notified by a 3.2, 3.1, 3.3, 3.4, I'm frequently not intervening because I'm trying to be like Voltaire. I don't want the perfect to be the enemy of the good. And I think that's the undergirding philosophy that will explain a lot of times why I don't necessarily intervene on a particular abnormality, whether it's laboratory or vital sign. That doesn't mean we shouldn't be notified. No, I think I want to continue to be notified by my nursing colleagues about these abnormalities. And it's my job to determine whether it's clinically significant or not. And we have to always try to remember to be like Voltaire and remember his advice that le mieux est l'ennemi du bien. That sometimes, if not many times, the perfect is indeed the enemy of the good. Thanks so much, everybody, for your time and attention, and I'll see you next time on Healthcare Musings. Thank you for listening. Sign up at healthcaremusings.com to get every episode delivered directly to your email. And please don't forget to leave a 5-star review. Thank you so much.